Hello, everyone. Wobbly Draft here with another video. I'm going to go over my Pan American Silver kind of final edit of that research. And then I'm going to go have a nice time, probably watching a movie or something similar. So let's jump right into it, shall we? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and Excel over here. 1 second, please, if you don't mind. Okay, so we're sharing this. I have Pan American Silver up right here. So let me say this. This was a favorite kind of company of people on Reddit. Generally speaking, when I told people that I was investing in Silvercrest fully, the most common question seemed to revolve around Pan American Silver, maybe First Majestic, Fresh Neo, Mag, or yeah, I mean, that's about it. But Pan American Silver typically seemed to be the consensus of people on Reddit and social media. And I really cleaned up the research on this, and I want to get into why. Okay, so right off the bat, I do really like the CEO. I like the chief operating officer. They have a bunch of experience in the mining field. The CEO has a degree in geology, and he later went back to get finance degree. So good on him. Okay, so I do like their management team very much so. Okay, going down their corporate presentation, we can see they have a bunch of mines in different countries. Okay, now quite a few of them are typically just pure gold plays. Okay, going over this once again, I like that they're talking about free cash flow relatively early on in the presentation. They talk about how they also allocate it, so certain percentage to debt repayment, that's all well and good. 24% to dividends, that's not bad by any means. They have their share repurchases as well as expansion capital. Okay, now I'd like to see that be a bigger portion, but that's not bad by any means. Okay, moving down, one of the next slides is still talking about cash flow. That's fantastic. Okay, so they have record operating cash flow in 2020. Right, remember we're not quite through 2021, so those figures are not going to be the whole year, and it's been going up. Okay, they also give us that operating cash flow per share as well as the free cash flow per share, and I'm very happy to see these metrics very cleanly presented that I don't necessarily need to do outside of the financial forms myself. Okay, and those figures do check out pretty well, right? Those are good numbers. So we have the La Colorada Scarring Discovery, where they talk a little bit about some of their expansion. La Colorada, I believe, was their biggest silver mine. Also, they have the highest production from Escobal. And then La Colorada is down here. So fair enough. We'll get into that because that was one of their main mines, regardless. So coming back to this, they talked about how they have the proven free cash flow generation, 1.5 billion generated since 2010, which that's a lot, but we have to remember that their market cap is also on the higher end relative to some of these other companies at 7.1 billion. Okay, so that's why something like the free cash flow per share makes sense in that case. Okay, because that might be the highest I've seen out of all the companies, but they also have a lot more assets, liabilities, etc., etc. Okay. All right, so they own 100% in almost all their silver mines except for one that's 95%, and that's not. I'm not gonna like kind of take off points, so to speak, from that because that's 5%, right? I will make a note. I think I moved this from. Give me 1 second. I'm getting a phone call. 1 second, if you don't mind.